Hello, I'm here to review with you the Heritage Rough Rider 22 Magnum combination single action revolver. Why is it called a single action revolver? It's very simple. To fire the gun, you cannot just pull the trigger. It does not function the hammer at all. You must manually pull back the hammer, then pull the trigger for the gun to work. This gun is different from most other single action revolvers in of the fact it has a manual hammer block safety. As you can see, the safety is on because it is flipped up and there is a gap between the hammer and the firing pin. Now, to remove that, you just lower it and it connects. That makes this gun really good for beginners or young shooters who are under parental supervision. This also makes it great if you're out in the woods and you're plinking or hunting, because you don't have to worry about the brushes knocking the hammer back and hitting it. One of the great things about a single action revolver is the durability. Now, it's not going to jam on you. It's a very easy gun to take care of also. Okay? One of the downsides is that you have 6 or technically 5 rounds. Even with the hammer block safety, I recommend you only have 5 rounds in the cylinder. The best way to do that is you load 1, skip 1, load 4, pull back on the hammer, and slowly release it on the empty chamber. Okay, how do you load the gun? Loading the gun is very simple. As in true single action form, you go back 2 clicks with the Heritage Rough Rider. You open the loading gate. You take a round, in this case a 22 long rifle round, you slide it in. It's that simple. Go to the next one, you manually turn the cylinder. As you can see, I skipped. Then you load it again. As such, it's easy. After you fire your rounds, to empty it, you do the same thing. Second click, open the gate, and you have a slide right here. Just push on the slide, which has a rod in it, to empty out the rounds. Nice and easy. Okay. Now, as I said before, it is a combination round. It lets you use 22 long, shorts, or long rifles. Plus, it lets you shoot the Magnum rounds. Well, Magnum round is a little bit wider than the long rifle round, okay? So it has its own cylinder. Okay? How do you switch the cylinders? Same way. 1, 2, open the gate. From there, you have a locking pin. You just push on that. Then, you pull the retaining pin right out. Slides right out, and in my pocket we have the Magnum cylinder. Now, before I put this in, let me show you. Between the two, the long rifle short and long cylinder is fluted, has these low notches. The Magnum doesn't. It is solid round, plus if you really look hard, it will say 22 Magnum. Pretty easy there. Okay, I'm going to put the long rifle in my pocket. Go and grab the retaining pin that I put in there. Again, just have it open. Oh, and so you know, also makes the gun that much easier to clean when you're done. Slide it in. Put this in. And every now and then, you know, you gotta wiggle it a little bit. Don't be afraid to play with it. There you go. Make sure it works. Nice and easy. Now, this is Heritage's most selling product here. Okay? It's the basic blue Cocobolo handles, iron sights, 6.5 inch. Okay? It's their most popular model. Now, you can get these in a color case hardened full finish frame, which will bring this into a brass form, brass looking. You have satin stainless, which is a silver finish to it. You can get adjustable sights instead of a fixed sight. This is a fixed sight. Okay, see, it's grooved here, and it has a blade here. Okay, now normally you don't point a gun at anything you don't want to destroy, but I want to show you that if you can see that I have my fixed sight slightly bent to the left. Why? Because I shoot low and to the left. I had it adjusted. All single action revolvers are very personal guns. When you have a fixed sight, you need to have it adjusted for you. If you have multiple people using the gun, or you want your friends to use it all the time, they do have the adjustable sights where it will be flat here. You will have a sight in the back that will move left or right according to each person. The front sight will also have a nice piece of fiber optic colored, so you can get that low sunlight hitting it and aim line up correctly. Okay. If you want to go really high tech, Heritage also offers one with a red dot sight scope. Okay, it's really high tech, but to me it really doesn't go with the heritage of the gun. Pun not intended. Okay, this is a great gun for anyone to begin with. It's nice, easy, it's relatively light. A word of caution for everyone out there: being a Western gun, everybody has this urge to spin it, twirl it. If you're gonna do that, please, please, please make sure the gun is unloaded. I've read and heard of many stories where amateur twirlers twirled the gun loaded and they didn't have a safety, or they didn't think, and while spinning the gun they twirled it and shot themselves in the stomach, arms, or friends. Okay, so I really don't recommend it. This is a gun that you go out and have fun with, but do responsibly, please. Okay, I hope you enjoyed my review of it. I would love to show you how it shoots. I'm in a backyard. You don't do that in a backyard unless you're in a rural area that, you know, permits it. This area, no, it's not going to happen. So always obey your laws. Okay, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you're interested, go check out Heritage for yourself, and as I said, you are always welcome at gunslinger.freeforums.org. Come on, see us.